Item 1, call the meeting to order and record the members present and absent.
Ellis,
Here.
McDermott, Parker,
Yes.
Slater, here, Kane, absent.
Hold on.
You go to others.
So
Board meeting
here.
email.
I can do it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Now
You
do
mean
the
like
log
this?
on,
Wait.
portal login.
Put it online? No, none of them.
Right.
Is yours okay, Larry?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't mess with it.
You
I didn't think I did
just
either.
scroll up and down.
There we go. Okay. Item 2, read the open meeting compliance statement.
The city.
I, the undersigned clerk of the Board of Education of the Alva Independent School District, number 1 of Woods County, Oklahoma, certify that prior to December 15th of the last calendar year, the date, time, place, and regular meeting was filed in the office of the county clerk of Woods County, Oklahoma. I also certify that at least 24 hours prior to this meeting, excluding Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays, notice of the date, time, and place of this agenda of this meeting was posted in prominent public view at the location of this meeting.
Item 3, consent agenda. All the following items which concern reports and items of a routine nature normally approved by one board vote unless any board member desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. The consent agenda consists of the discussion, consideration, and approval of the following items. 3A, addition of items of new business to the agenda.
Have none?
3B, the minutes of June 5th, 2017 regular meeting.
I didn't see any problems or corrections or anything. Did anybody else? Okay.
3C, declare the following items as surplus, and we were handed those.
Yeah, we've got a milk cooler, surplus kitchen, Whirlpool refrigerator. There's James. And then some old folding tables from Washington, desk on wheels, and one Noble's Rider Speed scrub machine. And those are all down behind the bus, or behind middle school, no bus yet. Hi, Jane. So I'd recommend to the board that we do declare that surplus as presented.
Make the motion. Second the motion.
Make the motion to approve the consent agenda. Okay, go ahead, second.
Second. Sorry. Ellis,
Aye.
McDermott,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Slater. Yes.
Item 4, vote to approve or not to approve the purchase order and coverages for the following funds for FY17 listed 4A through 4D on the agenda.
Come up. On the general fund encumber, it says purchase order 837. Those are 3 new water fountains for Washington. They actually have the area so that you can put the cup underneath there and kids don't have to drink and so forth. And then 838, those are new lockers for the middle school dressing facilities. Those others were so old and everything, so we're replacing those. And then 843, that's the portable classroom, 81,000. The 844 American Plant, that's to replace the old greenhouse. We collected some insurance on it from hail and so forth, and so we're going to replace that. And then, of course, 846 again, cafeteria, air conditioning units at Longfellow. Merrifield Supply, 849. That's copy of paper for the school district for next year. And 854, new furniture for the principal's office. That was kind of a hodgepodge, and some of it was taken when Mr. Sunderland left, some of it was his. And then we have Northwest Electric, 862. I was gonna talk about this in my communications, but I can address it here. Underneath the high school, back behind the office, there is pretty much a storm shelter room, and has, I believe, 2 electrical transformers in there. Apparently, that's the way they built things back in those days. I know the courthouse had to take those out of the building because of safety issues and so forth. So we're gonna empty that room, OG&E's gonna take it out. But the cost, that's just Northwest Electric. That's just for copper wire, because we've got like 6 different cables going through there for our electrical, and each one has like 6 different wires in them. It's about 6 inches tube for, and so they're going to run at about 100 foot, because they're going to set those transformers just to the south of the high school porch, that portico out there outside. So that was a safety issue. OG&E said that we had to do that. If anybody, we didn't even have a key to the room. OG&E had it, and they couldn't find it for a while. And we've been having some power failures up there. They said if anybody would happen to be in that room when that happened, they'd been electrocuted. So it's amazing, I guess, 1957, nothing's happened, hasn't blown up or anything like that. But anyway, we're taking it out of school and putting it outside, so that's kind of a mandatory cost for us on that.
Is that the guys that are working up there now?
Yes, Northwest Electric is doing the digging of the lines coming out of the side of the building. They're getting prepared, and then as soon as they get that, supposedly we got to close the school down for anywhere from 3 to 5 days to install it and so forth. No electricity up there whatsoever. So OG&E will do all that. The cost on all of that, there's no cost to us. OG&E's doing it. It's just getting it prepared and getting the lines and everything to that. And then the other, just some substitute pay that we paid during the summer. Building fund. Come on. Up in our parking lot, the tiers, we've had pipe purchased for about a year. Kelly Slaughter's going to make it so the cars won't be able to roll over the dikes and down there as a safety issue.
Great. Really needed that.
No child nutrition at this time.
We're gonna put rails on the new ramp going down to the
Yes.
track.
The funny thing is, we can't do that until after about a month or so, because if we would have done that during the construction, then we would have to follow all the ADA and have a walkthrough and all that. But we could put a ramp on either, or a rail on either side. And if you've noticed, coming from the high school parking lot, we've got, I'm gonna call it a flue, and it's concave a little bit, so it's not considered a walkway, but we will put rails up there also to help and so forth. So yes, we will. And nothing on the gift fund, so if you don't have any more questions, I'd recommend that we approve.
I move that we approve the purchase order encumbrances, those referenced in 4A, 4B.
Second.
Ellis,
Aye.
McDermott,
Aye.
Parker,
Aye.
Slater. Yes.
Item 5.
Resignation. Betty's Heirs Legal Foundation has paid a third, and then we paid a third on the original request 4 years ago.
I make a motion that we approve 6K.
Second? Ellis,
Aye.
McDermott,
Aye.
Parker,
Yes.
Slater.
Yes.
6L, discussion with possible action, vote to approve the renewal for the lease allowing us, allowing use of the NWOSU football stadium and parking facilities during Alva High School football games for FY18, as required under the provisions of the lease agreement dated June 29, 2015 between Alva Public Schools and Northwestern Oklahoma State University.
Is this next to our last year? Wasn't it just a 4-year? Terry?
I don't,
I think it was. We helped pay for the lights in a 4-year lease, and we're helping pay for the turf in a 4-year lease. And after that, we had no expenses on with Northwestern. And for $25,000, being able to use it, parking lot, everything, it's pretty cheap. And I would recommend to the board that we continue that good relationship and that lease with Northwestern Oklahoma State University.
I make a motion that we approve 6I. 6L.
6 whatever.
Second.
Slater,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
McDermott,
Aye.
Ellis.
Aye. 6M, discussion with possible board action, vote to approve the renewal lease and service agreement for 7 digital copiers for FY18 as required under the provisions of the lease agreement dated June 29, 2015 between Alva Public Schools and Dirk's Copy Products Incorporated.
Very happy with Dirk's. They treated us good. Had good sound copiers. And I would recommend to the board that we continue this relationship.
So moved.
Second.
Ellis,
Aye.
McDermott,
Aye.
Parker,
Yes.
Slater.
Yes.
6N, discussion with possible board action, vote to approve the loan agreement for food service for FY18.
And again, this is a yearly loan agreement that we do. Basically, we are making sure that we will pay up to $60,000 if we have to out of the general fund money for our nutrition. And I would make that recommendation to the board.
Are we reimbursed by the federal government?
We are reimbursed by the federal government, but this allows us to continue that. And if we do spend more than that, then it's our fiscal responsibility up to $60,000. Now, we are going to try to do a better job of completing our free and reduced applications. Got some free gifts as drawings if they turn it in, free TV and some other things, and trying to make a big push, because the other thing that happens is that if our free and reduced percentage increases, that could increase the opportunity for grants to come our way, because a lot of those are done off of that free and reduced number. So we're making a big push this year trying to get all of those completed. But I would recommend to the board that we approve the loan agreement for FY18.
Pass on it.
Second.
Slater,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
McDermott,
Aye.
Ellis.
Aye. 6O, discussion with possible board action, vote to approve the FY17 continuing contracts lease agreements for FY18 listed 601 through 603.
And Munn Supply gives us our VOAG welding and those types of things. Penny Bowes is our mailing machine down here in the front office. And Index Fires are our alarm system for the schools. Their annual contracts, same, so I would make the motion to the board that we approve these contracts for FY18.
So moved.
Second.
Ellis,
Aye.
McDermott,
Aye.
Parker,
Aye.
Slater.
Yes.
6P, discussion with possible board action and vote to approve the following contracts for FY18 listed 6P1 through 6P5.
OSAG is our workers' comp. OSIG is our liability insurance, vehicle insurance. And OPS UCT is our trust, unemployment. And then our Northwestern agreement with their clinical rotation and their nursing. And also teacher and leader effectives, the Oklahoma TLE, which is required for school districts. I would make the recommendation to the board that we approve these annual contracts.
I make a motion that we approve contracts 6P1, 6P2, 6P3, 6P4, 6P5 as presented.
Second.
Ellis,
Aye.
Parker,
Yes.
McDermott,
Aye.
Slater. Yes.
There was no new business. Item 8, signing of documents approved by earlier action.
End of the year stuff is pretty normal. Yeah. Next meeting will be short too.
Oops, sorry. Stay back.
Is that the only teacher we're back?
Actually, like Bailey's there too. And
Just the front.
have
Yes.
maybe 2 candidates for the language arts. And
Is there several of
so
them?
we've got a map open too, if those.
Perfect. Hey, so, Anderson.
I think it's Christian, CHRISTIAN, Anderson, ANDERSON.
I think it's
Christine or?
Kristen.
Yeah.
Now you've got
Is
me
it
saying that.
K-R-I-S?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not Christian.
Oh, it is K.
Yeah,
It's Kristen.
it's Kristen. Yeah.
T-I-N.
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah, I think so.
I just spelled my sister in
Is that Chris?
there. Yep.
I just always called him Chris.
Huh? Kids coming.
Madonna's been reassigned to the middle school.
Should be the secretary. Yeah, that'd be great. Have we announced that before?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I believe we did that the last board meeting, or the one before that. We have had such a domino effect this year on people moving from different slot to different slot that it's hard to keep up with it.
She is one of those.
She's good.
She's very good. And she's excited about the middle school, which is a real plus.
Well, I will say the gal that does two this year did a remarkable job.
Kelsey?
Kelsey.
Kelsey was outstanding. We didn't want to lose her.
I just need to plug into that.
She was a Hartford.
Oh, I do too know that. Yeah. I
She
forgot.
was hard.
She was good. Very personable.
Well, wasn't she? I think you have to have a real sense of humor to work with junior high kids. Or middle school.
Yes, she did.
You may have thought
Not
of her
doing
when
anything
she
else.
Washington school picture.
I'm not seeing another
Okay,
one.
I'm gonna leave, I got a house full of
I
people.
made a copy of all that,
Adjourn.
You were.
and I put it in everybody's box.
Occupied.
And I
I
said,
make
you
a
need,
motion, we adjourn.
We've had basketball
Do
campers
that.
all week, and then Dustin
Right.
came in from Texas, and
So,
Nelson
I
came
don't
in from
know.
Kansas.
Well,
I still
We've
better
had,
yet.
we've had fun, and
Cafeteria's the smartest.
I'm glad it's
thing.
over. And
well, I think so.
we won a bunch of
Yeah, we
awards,
just
and
tell 'em.
everybody won something.
Right.
You know, when you bring a bunch in, and
Because the
just
principal
hope
in
everybody
jail
gets
was-
something.
yes.
Because it's kind of hard.
Secretary, said, well, I don't think you'll have
No.
one. We're almost
They
done.
have good.
Oh, we're good?
Yeah, Larry
I
and
expect it was
Jane got it.
the best,
The
the best
pre-K,
making
you're
camp in
gonna
40
take up
some years that
100% of the
we've been
cafeteria.
to. This new Chandler is exceptional.
He's something else. isn't he?
He's exceptional.
Who's that?
Men's coach at Northwestern, they're So they had their camp this week. Exceptional. About 80 kids.
Really?
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, he lives right down the street from us, and we've talked to him several times.
He seems to be a nice
He
guy.
loves it here, which